With these current times and the 5G movement and small cell deployment across the country, more contractors need to be aware of the potential of RF hazards, right? So what types of workers should be aware of these antennas, RF, and the potential for exposure, even if they're not actively working on those antennas or, cell antennas, radio antennas, broadcast, anything like that?
I think the second half of what you said is probably the most important. The people that are trained and know that they're going to work on cellular infrastructure are aware of those hazards. But to your point, it's the people that are working around all the new small cell equipment that need to be aware. I think when we were looking at the photos earlier, you might have mentioned HVAC technicians, et cetera. But if you think about it, anywhere that there is some sort of at-height infrastructure which exists so that a carrier could negotiate with either a city, a utility, or a property owner for a hotel or a high-rise, anywhere that someone could place the equipment without having to build a new tower, those are locations that are prime spots for small cells. So if you're working on a rooftop, to your point, if you're sealing the roof, if you're performing work on the HVAC system, if you're a commercial or residential, or not residential, if you're a commercial roofer, if you're a window washer.
Yeah, I was going to say window washing.
Yeah. And then, so that's kind of the rooftop exposure. But the other half of it is we're seeing a huge amount of reaction to this from municipal and utility folks. So one example, we're working with, maybe I shouldn't name it, we're working with one of the largest cities in the U.S., and we've created an abatement program with them because they had people that were consistently working around active broadcast infrastructure whenever they were working on their light poles and their traffic signals. And so we worked with them for how to keep their folks safe and the type of equipment they needed to ensure that they were.